my crypt that I've built since last episode. I got killed by a drowned with a trident. So I decided to build this little tomb here, which says it basically is my dignity in that casket. Unfortunately, now I've written a little diary here to chronicle any deaths that I happen chance upon, or that happen chance upon me. So this one has my first. I've decided to call them reasons of respawn. So any roars, trademarking that. But it'll be fun to get creative with any other things we need to memorialize my reasons of respawn. So this episode we were going to look at transporting villagers to finish some builds off that require villagers transported there, which means getting a zombie. But I've left the light on in here, so we're going to need to make it really dark. But let's have a look how I've got this set up. We've got the ability of a spawn area up here for them to spawn and drop down. If I turn the light off, make it really dark, we should get some monsters spawn and fall down. So it's almost nighttime, which is ideal. Make sure it's really dark, and let's see how long it takes. Hey, nada. Still got nothing. But it's raining, so that's good. It'll help the light levels be lower. I don't know, light still somehow gets through blocks once light's been in. It takes a while for the light levels to disappear, I find. It's weird. But this, let's, while we're waiting, fix up the fishing farm. And there's the llama tree we built last episode. So everyone has one of these, pretty much. This is one of the first little farms my son built for me. But the update that enabled you to write on the signs stopped this from working because you go to fish and instead it goes into the sign. So we'll remove this and easy fix, replace it with a banner. So before we get too flooded, do that and we'll see if it works. If I can get the right spot. And there it is. So the glitch fishing farm still works even in the most recent update. And the reason I like having this little fishing farm is it works with the law of my world. So I can't just have a building here without a purpose for it. And so it's incorporating a little farm into another build, which is pretty cool. I can fish without getting attacked by drowns as well, which is always a highlight for me. So now we've actually caught ourselves a zombie. We can release him and he'll follow us. Easy peasy. We've already put a name tag on him, which is important to stop them despawning. So he'll just follow us right where we need him to go if I've got the skill. Keep coming right in here. Whoop, should have had that open already. Oh no, this way. And we'll lock you in, Ed. Like the hyena off of Lion King. It was a bit dopey. So I've been running the breeder. We've got some babies here. I'll just give you a quick demonstration how this works. We run the water in, which pushes them to the side but also saves them from fall damage. Up here we have a dispenser, and the dispenser holds the bread, and we just run that, which will feed the villagers up top, and then they share bread and babies pop out. So the love hearts indicate that it's working, at least. We watch, because not always do the babies fall down into the water. So we see they've moved to allow room for the babies. Just use this piston to push the baby into the water. But now we've got to wait for them to grow up, because we don't want to zombify the babies. Baby zombies do not grow up. But while we wait, here's one I've prepared earlier. You might recall this guy from episode 1. He was being a real jerk, so we dealt with him. I just love the playability of Minecraft as well. And isn't that the criteria for all good builds? The creativity as well as playability. So we've got these little tunnels. This is the old original village that was on this island that we've built up, created our village on top of, and now we are out. So it's an easy way, easy access to get those villagers out, and boating villages is so easy. It's one of the easiest forms of transport. But let's take Jerk to his forever home now. Oh, don't worry about him. He'll get the hang of it. I left him a bed and some torches. He'll be fine. So back at the villager breeder, we've had the children grow up and we've let Ed, the zombie, in to play with the adults there. So now we've got a heap of zombie villagers. I've let the minecarts take some around. So they're all set up ready to be cured, which will lower their trade prices. Oh, look at the pink petals falling down around. What a lovely place to be cured. So now that's done, let's start moving these villagers. I have a shepherd's house that I'm wanting to move a whole heap into to trade. I've got the flower farms, so it'll be easy to make heaps of dye to get an emerald trade farm going. Oh, I think it's gotten a bit stuck. Reverse it out and start it all over again. So something I've found helpful when moving villages, I've always cured them first. Don't know if that's helpful or not, especially if you're going to use them as trades. Librarians, they're really good to have cheaper books because they're like, it can be 30 plus emeralds per book. But the quickest way is to boat them, and if you're using train tracks, especially if you've got a lot of flowers and grasses placed deliberately, is to build up with dirt, build up over your builds. Now we're really cramming these guys in here, fit in as many as we can. You need to rethink your profession, dude, when you get inside. So the trades have reduced, but I thought I would try curing a villager in front of them to see if I could get it to come down easily some more. I'll just push this guy in and go around. Cure him from this side will be easier. See what I did there? Or watching? You're not watching. Everyone, see? Excuse me? You don't just get to choose your own profession. So let's see how this goes. So the trades didn't come down too much more then, but all this travelling through the tunnels here made me think that a little Easter egg might be cute. I'll put this nitwit in a little forever home that suits the nitwit, except now he's going to die. I'll have to wait, get in the boat. Oh, even better. Oh, you're a smart nitwit. And so what do you think? Forever home. No, you don't get to leave. So now back at the shepherd's house, they have a beautiful home here. And a fisherman, whatever. But they're hiding this dirty little secret upstairs. Oh my goodness, talk about slave labour, cramming them in awful conditions. Ugh. I'll just have to form a union for them. But first we'll sleep. There's something about being killed, having to deal with villagers, abandoning jerks onto deserted islands, that changes a person. So I've decided with all these things, I've done my research, is I've taken a liking or a taste for the illegal things. That's right, I'm going to start my own underground business. I'm going to start bending the rules, breaking those laws of possibility. And why not? This is my world. So let's head back to the first illegal item I'm going to try and obtain. What on earth? Who is leaving signs for me? Your favourite son was here. So, I have 5 sons, and the smallest one can't write yet. Enough said. So luckily we found the right combination of sus gravels and have set it all up as instructed by It's Me James. Oh, it actually still worked. There we have it, our first illegal inventory item. So that was cool, to get sus gravel right at your back door. However, to get sus sand, it's going to take quite a bit of exploration and travelling out. We are nowhere near deserts here. Oh, such a cute kitten. So I've decided we're going to create a building, and this is going to be a special building to make travel easier. So a nice simple build to slip in along our town street here. It's going to be multifunctional, so let me show you what I've got planned. Down in this space here, we have room for a farm. I'm going to plant, so we don't have to go to the end every time we want some, the chorus flower. And it will go perfectly with the theme of this building, which is basically teleportation travel. So these will grow up and I can use my bow and arrow to get more of the flowers for planting. Up in the tower, however, I have built a little stasis chamber. So the way we use these is a ender pearl, and we throw them, this is bedrock, so we throw them into this little section there behind the honey block into the water, and then when we press the button it teleports us back. Whoop, so there was a creeper right outside the door, so I want to see if I can shoot him. Oh no! So to find this sus sand, I'm wanting to enlist the help of this guy who's on the realm. Will you come assist? Sus sand gathering, please? Oh, I'm not quite ready yet. I forget what I was supposed to do next. I'll just grab the slime block. Oops. Check out this desert pyramid. It's completely surrounded with water. How cool. Still haven't gotten any sus sand yet though. I better get back to trying. Oh, I don't think it's working now. We are not going to go home empty-handed at least. So cool, we found our first camels. Get back here. You know they carry 2, right? Kids. Are you going to come back and get me? That's better. Woo! So we're now going to get more camels. Did you give them bread? You know you shouldn't share bread around here, right? So we are back, and I've just got some finishing touches for this place that I wanted to share with you. Very simply, some urban type garden beds is using minecarts. So we're just going to drop them on the minecart rails, and then once we've got them placed, we just simply get rid of the block underneath and it just falls down. They do change direction depending on your position, but these ones are just falling straight like that, and it looks really cute. christen the building with a name, and we are officially done. There we have it. Looks really sweet on the corner of our little roundabout here. Really happy with the progress we've made today. Let me just walk you through. So I like that the gardens are a bit back off the street. The tower adds some height difference, some interest coming in. I've added an extra trapdoor to stop creepers from being able to fit in if I ever leave the door open. We've got the stoves to cook these chorus fruits. You can make the end rods with the cooked ones. Lots of storage, and then upstairs to the stasis chamber. So easy peasy to use. I just need to keep someone online here when I use it. So I know the latest update, I think, enables you to change the settings to keep ender pearls from despawning once you've left that chunk, but I haven't enabled cheats or experimental features in this world and aren't ready to do that yet. But moving on to my last little adventure for this episode, I'm just building a something or other from It's Me James. It's not a farm, it's more of a contraption, let's call it that. So you'll soon see. This is the scary part. And he's gone. Oh, he must have spawned into the wall there. Take 2. Name tag. Skull. And again. Let's see. Oh, I see him there. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I should have called him Joey. So what an adventure it's been. While travelling, I found some objects that I'm going to pop in the museum, which is downstairs. Library is upstairs. We have our homemade wall art. Hey, how are you guys? These are our new curators of the museum, Connie and Kane. They're going to help by not blowing me up. So I'm just going to put my finds from my travels into the museum. Donations always welcome. So we have the double tall grass and the double tall fern, which are apparently not a common item. We also found the sniffer egg, which we haven't got in this world yet, so I'm excited. So let's rock out with our new friends. Did you even know this was possible in survival? See you next time.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.